All right, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hello. Okay. How's everybody doing? I need water. So the new Hellboy, that Hellboy video game is coming out. And by it's coming out, I mean like it's out. I haven't seen any reviews, and it's out. And I don't know about that. The subreddit appears to be made by people that work for the publisher. Which oh, I forgot Lance Reddick was Hellboy in this. Oh man. All right, well, I'm gonna have to buy it just for that. Like, not right now, but I'm definitely. All right. Okay. I'm trying to find a review on that Hellboy game and cannot find one. And that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. But okay. Let's. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my Blue Sky, which I'm starting to get tuned to what I want. I'm really starting to get tuned in to what I want to see. I've got I've been following some new people. I followed like 5 new people yesterday because I realized like, oh, this is a person I'm not following. And then Blue Sky was like, oh, hey, do you want to follow these people? And I was like, yes. Oh, did Postmark come out with a new game? Fuck. Hang on, I can post that somewhere. Postmark is incredible. Postmark has made some incredible roll and write games. And I don't, is this guy on Blue Sky? Is he one half of Postmark? All right, follow him, done. Easy follow. Easy follow. And see, and then this is why I have so many tabs. People go, hey Matt, why do you have so many tabs? Because I will read Reddit or a social media for 5 seconds and go, oh, I want to look at that. I want to look at that. I want to look at that. Award-winning podcast collective. I'll follow that. I see Banana Chan. Always follow Banana Chan. It's just how I consume social media. But then I have ADHD. So then I never go back and look at those tabs. I never go back and look at those tabs. And that's the problem. That's the problem. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. All right, how long is this horrifying Vimeo? Oh man, I need to find a USB-A charger to plug into my little set of chargers here, so that I can. Hate this. I hate looking at this. There's something about this that's so individually upsetting. So we're gonna watch. This is High Stranger, which was cited as one of the inspirations for Threshold Kids. I'm already upset. Oh, why does it have a butt?
Hi, stranger.
No.
It's been a while.
Not long enough.
I've missed you.
No.
It's okay. You can look at my butt.
No, I don't know.
I feel like I can really be vulnerable around you.
No.
Do you like this tree I made?
Why did that happen?
Cool, right? I thought it was
Kinda.
cool. It's so hard to make things sometimes, you know? It just takes so much mental energy.
I'm sorry that my face is covering part of it.
I just want to sit here and relax with you. Wow.
Oh.
Check out the sunset. It's so nice to stop and take all this in.
Why did...
It really makes you enjoy being alive.
Yeah, why is that...
Even you. I love looking at you.
I don't like this.
I want to remember all your shapes.
Like, I see how you get from this to Threshold Kids. Like...
Beautiful. I've been thinking about you a lot lately.
No.
I see you trying to do so many things at once.
Oh, don't zoom
worried
in.
about a decision you made, or worried that you said the wrong thing to someone. You're so hard on yourself.
Well, yeah.
But you're wonderful. And worthy of being loved.
This would make me feel better if this was delivered in a different
You
format.
just have to let yourself believe it. Well, I know you're really busy and you probably have to go. But I'm glad I got to see you for a minute. I love you.
If this was delivered in a different format, I might have felt like good about it, but no. 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 Yeah. I'm damaged by the video. Uh-huh. There's merch? You made merch of this? Why? Why would you make merch of this? Okay, a sticker that says it's okay, you can look at my butt is kind of funny. I'll give you that. You also uploaded it to like the worst website you could, so half of this is useless. I just want to throw this out there. Oh, hello. That's funny. Okay. Half of these are terrible items because it's Society 6. It's one of those websites that just takes an image and slams it on everything. And some of these are great, and some of these are bad. Poke, how you doing today? I feel bad about this. I feel bad about this in my heart. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we did a bad, like I did a problem. Doing well, ready for tomorrow night. How are you? I'm doing well. What's going on? What's happening tomorrow night? What's going on tomorrow night? Let me get my controller. Excuse me. Get my controller. We'll get back over here. Oh, we didn't do game dull. No. We can't get back over here. We didn't do game dull. Local GameStop is doing double midnight release for Spider-Man 2 and Mario Wonder. Well, that's probably a good idea. Why did they put live streams? Is this? Yeah, gotta game dull. Gotta have my game dull. Gotta have my game dull. This is gonna be. This is a hard one. This is one of those you know it or you don't. You know? I'm just gonna guess Banjo-Kazooie. Is it the Blair Witch game? No. Oh, hi, sir. Yeah, do you want to come up? What a good boy. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Do you want to go down already? Is that what's happening? Okay. Okay. We'll do... Oh, no. Sir. Sir, what are we doing? Let's get you... That's a great emote. Yeah, you are. Get you some kitty cam while he's here. Let's get you kitty cam while he's here. Hello, my sir. Hello, sir. Yeah, all those good loaf emotes. I told Aaron about Boo telling us about Sailor biting, and I was like, I'm glad Casper doesn't do that. Look at that boy. Look how handsome he is. I told Aaron how happy I am that Casper doesn't do that, because he does get a little bitey, but he never bites that hard, you know. Like he's never bitten to break skin. Because he's a good boy. He's a good, sweetie boy. I wonder if the microphone is picking up his purring at all. Probably not. I don't see anything. Spider-Man is a 91. Mario Wonder is a 93. I would have been surprised if Mario was bad. You know? I would have been surprised if Mario was bad. Though Nintendo did go woke, so, I mean, who knows? Who knows how it's gonna go? There we go. It's on Switch. Is it Moon RPG? I saw a lot of people mad that well, I say a lot of people. I saw some people mad that IGN gave Spider-Man an 8. And I'm like, 8 is still good. What is this? I don't recognize this symbol at all. Oh. I've never seen this box art. A lot of Odyssey got a lot of big reviews at launch, and public opinion turned hard on that one. Who can say how it goes? Do people not like Odyssey? Is that why they made a more kind of like traditional platformer? Oh, this is War of Mine. Yep. which is a game I still need to play. I'm not going to stream it. I'm definitely not going to stream it, but I've heard very good things. I've heard very good things. All right, for guess. So we're on keywords. Cat, dog, boxer. No, there's no Rocky the game. I'm just gonna guess Deep Rock to Get movie. Aliens parody cooking. Most people get it in 2. Parody games are few and far between. Overcooked. Nope. Baseball spin-off pixel art. What? An arcade. So that's not a platform, that's a genre. The Good Life? Oh, that would be funny. Yeah, it's not pixel art, but that's funny though. That'd be a funny one. Cooking, baseball, spin-off. Is it WarioWare? Is it WarioWare? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. WarioWare. Third person? Sure, that's a way to describe that game. That's a way to describe that game. Sure. Oh god. A third-person game later than 2003. Let's pick Mass Effect 3. 'Cause it's always a shooter. Oh, it's an Unreal Engine game. All right, all right, all right. Fortnite. Fortnite's gonna be third-person, first-person. I would say Fortnite is third-person, first-person. Because it's first-person when you zoom in. But, you know... later than 2017. We need to look up some Unreal games. Let me look at some Unreal games. Let's say 2020. It could be an RPG, so it could be Final Fantasy Remake. It's not. An internet labels it as Game Boy Advance and GameCube, as if they are different versions of the game, though you can link the Game Boy version to the GameCube version. Yeah, they're probably doing that for density of the database. Okay, hang on, sir. You know, they've done that with some things where like they've combined some company names. Come on, Casper, if you want to come up, come back. You know. Come on. There you go. There you go, my kitten. My kitten. I'm gonna guess Gotham Knights. Up. Okay. So it's a 2021 game with single player, multiplayer, and co-op on Windows, PS4, PS5, Xbone, and Series X. So, 2021 games. 2021 games that are... Tales of Arise. See, here's the problem. Here's the problem with this, right? Single player, multiplayer, co-op. There's no like competitive multiplayer in Gotham Knights, it's just co-op. So I don't feel like it should have multiplayer when there's just co-op. You know what I mean? That does fit for Tales. So let's try Tales of Arise. The platforms fit. Oh. No. Okay. See, and then this says Tales of Arise is single player. I'm pretty sure you could have... Oh, but we do know it's a Bamco game. We do know it's a Bamco game. I'm pretty sure you could do co-op in the battles? Arise didn't have co-op? Oh, I didn't know it didn't have co-op. And we know it's a Bandai Namco game. Hang on. Hang on. I have a guess. I just need to get there. Hold. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Boom! Nicer. Boom. Yeah, all the Dark Pictures games have co-op. All the Dark Pictures games have co-op. Hell yeah. We did it. I think this is the one. Let's go to chatting so I can look at Humble Choice. I think this is the one you get right now. Hell yeah, trans rights! Yeah, if you sign up for this month's Humble Choice, you will get the Quarry Deluxe, which I recommend. It's not a Dark Pictures game, but damn, is it a Dark Pictures game. And House of Ashes. You didn't hear those redeems. Oh, hang on. hang on. Hang on. Isn't Hellslinger in this? Yes, Hellslinger is also. Hellslinger is also. The choice. How do I? Hang on. Okay, I know what's happening, so I can fix this very easily. I don't want to do that this way. I want to do this way. Yeah, Humble Choice this month is really good. Humble Choice this month is very good.
Trans rights.
Okay, so that way doesn't work. It has to be this way.
Trans rights.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's take this down here. Name this. I think alerts are 3. Oh, I also, hang on, I need to advanced audio properties. Make sure that's not on every fucking level. No, alerts are 4. Nothing's on 3. Oh, well, the game would be 3. That's, okay. The game would be 3, okay. So now, if we go here, I take this out of here, I add this to here, and I put that there. Oh, actually what I should do, okay, I can do that later. All right. But yeah, this month's Humble Choice is very good. It usually is. It usually is. All right. Let's see if the game... Okay, the game's not freaking out. The game's not freaking out. Redeems should be working. Redeems should be working. We're gonna check out P7.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter.
Oh shit.
In that projector.
P7 is Courtney. Courtney's P7. Listen, she can't be that hard to find. She's a well-known actress.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Jesse Faden movement tracking. Eastward movement, cause for concern. Hmm. 10/29/2019. Let's, let look up here really quick because we have dates. They're not really the type to give out information. No, but they could have brought her in. They could have brought her in. Control came out August 27th, 2019. Okay, so the dates don't align. I was curious if they used the date of Control's release as like a you know, the date for when this happens. So I think speaking of Humble Bundle, the Horror Bundle comes with the collector's edition of Alan Wake. Yes, that's true. Comes with commentary of the soundtrack and a PDF book. So I think that's all in the I think all of that exists in the Steam version. I might have to look because I don't think my version had commentary. But I also know that there was some extras with Alan Wake. Here, let's see. Manage, browse local files. Bonus. There's 2 Poets of the Fall videos. Oh yeah, look at this. There's a bunch of like behind the scenes videos. Oh, there's the comic books. Oh, neat. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's the American Nightmare soundtrack. Oh, the Alan Wake files. Neat. They're just like here. Oh, that's cool. There's the American Wake, or the Alan Wake soundtrack, the original soundtrack. I don't think the version that I have, and I need to look into this. 2 different versions of the game. Base is 15, collection edition is 20. I think I have. Yeah, I have everything for this game. So yeah, so I have the collector's edition extras. Developer commentary videos. Oh, it's the videos that I'm looking for. Okay, hang on. Browse local files. Bonus material videos. I'll have to look into this. I'll poke at this because maybe it's in. I have a version on Humble that has like some videos, so maybe that's what I need to get. And just for some reason, it's not downloading with my Steam version. Who knows? But yeah, that's a good call, Poke. Thank you for pointing that out.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And
wait, I'm sorry, what was this?
play there all the time.
Jesse Therapy?
Other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No.
What a weird question.
But that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on.
That has nothing to do with this. Nothing. This light projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures?
So,
Painting. You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents. I don't think so. I don't remember.
are they trying?
Maybe. I don't know.
Are they okay? Are they trying to push Jesse away from feeling like what happened, right? Like there's a thing that you could say like, oh yeah, you know, if you just push on them enough, they'll start to doubt themselves. Right? Because it's a thing that happened when it was a kid. It was traumatic. Who knows? You know, who knows what happened? Who knows what you know, what was
They
real and
studied
what wasn't.
happened
And
in ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
transit corridor turntable. Ordinary AWE, which is a great name. You know, so they're trying to throw her off the trail of what happened, trying to make her doubt herself, trying to make her feel like, you know, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I lost it, maybe as a kid I didn't know what was going on, and I misunderstood and I made it up. And I'm not gonna read that out loud, but you know, it's there. And so like, is that what's happening? Because it's rather insidious. It's rather insidious to have like psychiatrists seated for this sort of thing. Man. Everyone cares about deck playability for the Bandai Namco. All games are playable or verified. Only one significant issue is God Eater with some audio issues. The Steam Deck's very interesting. I wish I had one. It's a very interesting device that has that's changed gaming, I think, honestly. Willow AWE. Inventory list of recovered materials. A hollow sphere, stone-like material. Vitrified soil? Redacted pieces of various sizes and colors. Animal carcass, possibly canine. Rusted metal bucket. Leather wallet. Aged shotgun cartridge. Our materials go into investigation sector for further analysis. Investigations. Is that where we are? No, we're in containment. That makes, yeah. So we have to take the elevator down to the transit. Oh, Jesus!
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Too red. Too red for comfort. It makes me wonder if they were trying something different with Jesse. You know, if they were like, hey, we can't, you know, if they thought, well, you know, if Dylan doesn't work out, we need a backup. And so were they thinking, hey, we leave Dylan, or, you know, we have Dylan, and we leave Jesse out on the run, see if we can convince her otherwise, see if we can throw her off the trail, see if we can remove that connection. NYC subway?
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
And so I wonder if they were like, well, we need a backup, so we can't let Jesse leave. And so, you know, we can't bring her in, but we need to keep tabs on her. But I wonder why Jesse wasn't brought in. Like, if they had surveillance of her, if they've tailed her for who knows how long, you know, why? What about it changed? New York City subway. Hell yeah. Hidden location. I love finding hidden locations. It just feels good. Typewritten page supplement. Altered item 83. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel. Ocean View Hotel and Casino that's linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. Redacted. For 10 years, I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they're all the same. It's a hideous trap. My every thought made real. Fear. Desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost into my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion. Falls, Bright Falls. Haunting, Wake, Alan Wake. Light switch, Ocean, too late. And the final sentence, you've been warned. So they believe that the altered event, the AWE for Bright Falls, took place not September 1st, 2010 to September 14th, 2010, right? So in universe, 2010, right? And right now, it is 2019. Or we know it is around 2019 because we have those surveillance records, right? I don't know if we have anything that has said explicitly what the date, quote unquote, today is. But we've established that, you know, the stuff that happened in Bright Falls was 10 years ago. So, oh, let's check to see if I can craft anything, because sometimes Sometimes they don't come up right. Are any reports on the hiss dated? Oh, that's a thought. Oh, yeah. That's a thought. I actually hadn't thought of that. Maybe not the research, maybe the case files? No, it's got to be the research then. It's got to be around November-ish 2019. So the movement, so this movement report for Jesse says October 29th. She arrives in New York City. This last hotline security check-in log is 10/26, right? And so I figure it's got to be around then. It's got to be around then. She's in Pennsylvania. I wonder like this, the movement report, I wonder if it's like why would now, why would now Polaris say, hey, you gotta go? Right? Why would now Polaris be able to say, hey, I know where Dylan is. He's here. And you need to go get him. Unless there's something with the hiss. Unless Polaris knew. But
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Unless somehow Polaris knew the hiss was happening, that Dylan was in danger, Polaris sent her to fight the hiss. It's gotta be, right? Like, if nothing else, then Polaris knew Dylan was in danger. Right? If nothing else, Polaris knew Dylan was in danger and needed help. Why did Polaris not
Be a way to rotate these tracks.
lead Jesse to Dylan
Maybe there's a
sooner?
control panel nearby.
Is it because Dylan told her to buzz off? And so do these stack? That's gross. That's nasty. Was Polaris like, okay, Dylan doesn't want my help, and he's fine? Work chat, teeth. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not. There's some of those I'm not gonna read just for the sake of people lurking. But they're weird.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
There's things I know I can't comment on yet. No, I as someone who's been watching Josh play Alan Wake, I definitely understand that thing of like someone asking a question that you're like, I know the very clear, plain answer to. But yeah, I'm talking out loud. I appreciate not doing spoilers and all that. I do appreciate that. Sterling AWE, ordinary AWE, ordinary dump site. It's a fun noise. Just an ordinary dump site? Dump site for what? No, it's a dump site for ordinary. But yes, it is very funny to just be like, yeah, ordinary dump site. Just an ordinary dump site. You know, the place where you dump your things. Oh, I knew it. I knew in my heart. Fuck. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, God. Is there two of them? Am I good? These guys suck. Okay. For some reason, I don't remember those stealth guys at all. Your brain just... Your brain blocked them. Your brain was like, this is too traumatic. We can't. Are they mold related? No, they're hiss. They're hiss guys. I don't know why that exploded. Okay, that's okay. That's this game's you have to hit the wall 10,000 times. How do we tell the players there's a secret wall? I don't know, we'll put a weird picture on it so maybe they fuck with it. I'm surprised that wasn't considered a hidden area. I'm surprised this whole thing isn't considered a hidden area. Where the hell am I? Helicopter. Seize accelerator. Jalen, how you doing today? How's work going, bud? Sir. Sir. Do you want to come back up? Come on. Okay. Nice and careful. Ow! That's not what I wanted to do. Ugh. Okay, Josie decided to leave because she had to. Because I was showing attention to the cat. Hello, sir. So they make boxes out of this Blackrock stuff. Okay. What am I doing up here? Maybe I gotta go back. I did the thing. The pain of not being able to pet this boy, let me tell you. Of having to play the game and not pet this boy. Was that really? I mean, did I have to do that to progress? No, it definitely feels like I missed something in that room. Did I miss a fourth box? Was I supposed to take, I mean, there was the elevator. Was I supposed to take the elevator up to a different part? I mean, I guess that's the only thing. You know, if everything in that room looks good, then the only thing to do is take that elevator. Oh, yeah. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay. Search for the slide projector. I appreciate that my... Okay, go on. You big pain. Oh! Thanks, Casper. Okay. Got him. Oh, yeah. We didn't get in the, we'll have to do that over lunch. Okay. So we have a file here. Airplane evacuation order. Airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. It's suspected to be connected to the Redacted AWE. All of the town names are redacted. Is it because they're wrong? Is it because the other town names are, like, weird? Is it because Control takes place in an alternate universe where that's what those places are called? It's suspected to be connected to the redacted AWEC case file redacted for details and is evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought here through the New York subway tunnel. Special access redacted for more information. On tunnel redacted and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and redacted. See file 4125421. Plane's black box is currently being evaluated for redacted, and initial readings have been taken by research team. No altered status has yet been detected. You know, like, what if that's why all the town names are redacted? Is it a weird question? Sure, but it's a weird game. Got him. Ordinary AWE stage 1.A dump. Witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were a lot of dolls. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Jesse Faden, therapy session 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kid called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hassenberg missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow missing. And his gang, Freddie, likely Frederick Bartwell missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide, designation, house. So, other people were there and are/have been missing. Oh, hell yeah, America Overnight.
29 years shining a light in the shadows.
I'm gonna go to the collectibles because there's shit happening that making me uncomfortable.
Overnight, celebrating 29 years shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town, and it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa,
That's what they said.
Caller, it may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just...
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's a thing.
They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off.
I don't think at 2 a.m. there's any sort of language restrictions.
We'll be First calling.
What am I about to tell you?
Oh man, we're gonna get it. We're getting a lot of lore now. We're getting into it. AWE 24. Event date 8/30/2002 to 9/14/2002. Ordinary, Maine. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power. Slide projector, ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides were used in the projector, the projected image opens doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. How does... On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7, were playing at the dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See OOP-15 case file and Darling presentations redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted, and prime candidate program files redacted. So 2002. So Jesse has been on the run for they think this is 2020, 2021. So like 20 years roundabouts. Right? Close enough to the not.
There is a curious correlation with the yet
That's great. I love that they're real objects.
With the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying. Noble forces intruding upon our world.
See, this is an interesting idea. Ordinary AWE, stage 4A, town proper. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector. We ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help. The dung monkeys were coming. I guess that's like a gang or something. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Dylan Faden interview 2002. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse Faden, therapy session. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Dylan Faden interview. Additional slide, designation hand, SID 36, is verified and in Bureau possession. Sir. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity, designation, dog Neil. Yes, my favorite of my friends, dog Neil. I like what Darling is, you know, kind of supposing in these. That there's a part of this that humans are not in charge of, but responsible for. Ordinary AWE, Sled Hill Cave, witness testimonies. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. There's way more to what happened. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but it was like a broken concrete thing. Like a warehouse or a bomb shelter. Very dark. The Not Mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide, designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity, designation Not Mother. So...
Evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment.
Formerly P6.
Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me?
Well, that's rude.
Casper!
Security, get a team in here. I need...
That's just rude. So... So she says in the interview, Dylan, formerly P6. So does that mean, should we take that to mean that they basically washed him out of P6 for what happened? You know, like whatever happened with Roberts, they said they took him out of the running. Yeah, like, which is interesting. I you know, you want to say reasonable, you want to say understandable, but I mean, we don't know anything about the process, right? So who knows? But I wonder if this is where it starts to go bad for Dylan. I wonder if this is where he turns, right? Like, we can tell at the end of that interview, like, he's upset, he's angry, he's very angry at not being heard. You know, he says, he's like, tell Darling, like I couldn't control it. I don't know if he says, tell Darling I'm sorry. I think he said it. But I wonder if this is... So what I think happens is I think Darling is excited about the process, you know, at the process of being involved in, you know, the Prime Candidate program. And they have P6. And I wonder if Darling pushes too hard, and that that makes, you know, Dylan, maybe Dylan doesn't lash out, but maybe Dylan like loses control of his powers, that causes a death. And Darling says like you know, we saw the thing. He's like it's fine. It's upsetting, but it's part of the process, right? Like it's part of what's going to happen. It is what it is. And I wonder if either Trench or, you know, someone comes back and says, no, can't do it, cut him. And I wonder if that makes Darling like upset that he's like, and like he can't face Dylan, right? Like he can't go back and face Dylan. And now they just have this kid, right? Now they just have this child who was supposed to be the next director. And what do you do with him? So ordinary AWE stage 1B. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had wild dreams there. Must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting. And then when we'd come out, everything was melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside Meadow when Tom changed the slide. But that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation Meadow.
Let's see what they have on ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Why would they build a replica of the town? I guess there's a part where you need to see what happened. Right? And they don't have like computer modeling. Stage 1. Oh, so this is the dump. So they even tried to model the dump in an interesting way. Sealed area. That gives me a lot of questions. Ordinary AWE Stage 3, public school. Tom and the others had gotten worse. Scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen. They pushed over a piano on her. Broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. That's editorialized. Maybe it's like that she would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asked us about the dump and everything. I remember wanting them gone like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed a result from slide projector related AWE. So did Whoop. Oh, that makes sense. Of course. Of course this is going to be a fight. Why wouldn't it be a fight? Oh, come on.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town.
Get done.
Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Get dusted. Love it. Uh, 45 rate of fire, 45% rate of fire. Okay. Yeah, see, more of that sealed access.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan...
She wouldn't phrase it that way.
And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than...
So...
As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No. It wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Was she committed? Was she committed and so she didn't have Polaris this whole time. So, one, what was Polaris up to? Two, Polaris came back and showed her what she had to do. And she had to be here. She had to be at FBC when, I guess, when the door was open, or
landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Was Polaris bringing Jesse here because the hiss was inevitability? Because this was the best opening to get inside? Was like the power of the board or the oldest house or what was keeping it hidden weakened to just such a degree that Jesse could get in? By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. All photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling. So, Globe supplement. Oh, the Globe. The item was found in the penthouse suite at Redacted Toronto. Yeah, I think all city names are redacted. Who is being investigated for illegally dealing in altered items. See case 13 HQ 37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse, found numerous paranatural belongings, including redacted in this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Article from the Toronto Daily. Why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it is being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claimed he disappeared to join the Illuminati, but it's this reporter's opinion Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. I wonder how many people actually fake their own death. It feels like a thing that only happens in TV shows and movies. You know, kind of like witness protection. How many people... All right, well, I missed, so I'll deal with this. How many people actually go into witness protection? Oh my God. Okay. The list of Jesse's movements wasn't redacted. That's a good point. That is a fair point. That's great. Oh,
We should
okay.
check that lab.
I don't know why he died, but he did. Oh, I think he was low enough health. I was able to just grab him. That's funny. This game in a nutshell: redacted, redacted, redacted. Jesse, redacted, redacted. Psychic powers, redacted. Yeah, basically. That's why I kind of wish things became unredacted, like as your clearance level went up, because that would be kind of fun. But I get it. You know, that's a technical thing. Gotta check, gotta poke all around. There was, yeah. Album cover. Old Gods of Asgard, Rebirth. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's Old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. Huh. That's fun. All right. Big energy boost. 19.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He
Mm-hmm.
dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
That makes me feel bad. Finish Tango? New mission, a dark place. Wait, so I have 2 new missions? Investigate the sector elevator. We have a new Darling presentation on Dylan Faden.
Dylan's a lost cause. I know, I struggle to see this. Contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it's just one person. So many dead.
Oh.
I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon. Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
So there was another incident. And that's when they scrubbed him out, I think. I think that was it. You have heard wrong/fake news. The board is A-OK/intact. The rebel faction/dissent is former/fired. The crisis/purge is over. This is not a matter/worry for you. You can hang up now, please. So, one, that's very funny. Search for the slide projector in dimensional research in the ashtray maze. Huh. All right. We can open this door. See, what I'm curious about, what's over there? How do we get over there? Because it's on the map. I can't hit the turntable. There's a ledge up there. Oh, come on. Oh, it's okay. Well, whatever. Okay. Let's fast travel. Deal with them. Let's go to Central Executive. Hang on one second. Okay. Casper's yelling because he wanted to go in with Aaron.
I need the containment protocols for every altered item or object of power with an audio-related effect.
I'll send a team to come.
Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
Fancy. Okay.
I have to go.
You're not the only
Nothing.
one busy, you know.
Nothing new. But let's check in with Emily.
Need
Emily, you got new stuff to say.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
Oh, snap.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
Who, you know, Pope is great. Emily's great.
I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Yeah, seems like it.
Darling
Seems like it.
visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling had his work from. Marshall? Trench? Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
That's a question.
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. That's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely,
She's a researcher. She's researching.
Unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right? I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but
It's a fair
for
point.
some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that. I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
Let me poke around the room here really quick for more research. Because sometimes new little research notes pop up. Nope. Okay. Bye, Emily. So the only other thing... It's weird I can't, like, jump or use my abilities here. It's this room? No, this is executive affairs. I remember that's the thing with the thing.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other survivors out of safe rooms.
Great.
Hell yeah.
I can get back to my office soon. I miss having a door to close on people.
It's rude to fly around where others have to walk, take the stairs like a normal person.
What do you know about this Arish guy?
Ooh, I can open this door now. Oh.
They were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
All right, but still, a security guard leading rangers? I don't know if I like taking orders from a mall cop.
Sticky note complaint. Whom it may concern. In case you're not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I'll be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell or home phone. Sincerely, Jay Bozer, Vice Chief of Staff. There's a lot of sticky notes. There's a lot of sticky notes. Yeah, someone should look into that. And they're starting to.
They marched through here. Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I heard it's
Lady.
brother. Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother anymore. He's the enemy, plain and simple.
Could be worse. They right. Oh yeah, because then they'd have to like collate them and figure it out, and oof, that would, boy, nobody would have fun with that. All right, let's go see. Does Dylan have something new to say? He doesn't. Okay, that's kind of surprising. I figured at the end of that. You figure after that, they would have the nostalgia department.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Good luck out there.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was
What?
someone there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Oh. I thought this was post-game.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time.
Look at him. Look at.
And the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it.
What a great way to type. Just.
It was changing things around her. Subtle. Trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
This explains everything. Wake wrote it all. So there's an interesting thing. In an interesting way. Oh, hey, we got the new outfit. We got the candidate P7 outfit and the asynchronous outfit, which I think fucking rules. So there's a part of me that that feels like what is happening is that Alan isn't writing anything new into existence, but he is somehow changing reality. You know, it was something that came up. It was something that came up during this, where it's like it's more that he's not like Wake didn't make all of this happen. But what he possibly did was change what is happening. Right? Especially when we're talking about, you know, the context of objects of power and the altered world events. It makes sense that you could say, hey, the typewriter gave Alan the ability to write, you know, maybe not things solely into existence, but gave him the ability of clairvoyance, gave him the ability of, you know, gave him clairvoyance with an ability to adapt. Right, so he's able to he's able to change what's happening, but he's not making it whole cloth. And so I'm curious about that. I'm curious about how that all fits together. You know, and as we do the Alan Wake DLC, as we get through this, you know, I'm sure other things will come up where it's like, oh yeah, it's, you know, this is, you know, it's this, or blah 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 blah, and you know, it'll get talked about. But I like to have my theories as we get to them. You know, I like to take the information that we're presented and say, okay, here's what I think is happening. Oh, see, we're going the wrong way. I need to turn around. I want to find this flamingo, finish this mission before we finish stream. I don't want to get into anything too big before ending stream, you know? Yeah, sealed threshold corridor. This is where we're looking for the flamingo. What does the flamingo do? Boy, I couldn't tell you. Does something. Does something, and that's why we gotta find it. Oh, hey. A strange color is a good indication of something. I don't think this was here before. Oh. What? What?
That's got to be an altered item.
What? Whoa. Oh, okay. Okay. By the way, the thing I said I couldn't talk about, it was that why did Jesse show up on the day of the Hiss attack? Because Wake wrote it that way, or at least that's the implication I gathered. No, I see, and I don't know if because like, oh, do I have to fly the whole time? Because I can touch this. I can't touch the ripples? Oh, I can't touch the ripples. Oh. Okay. Oh, we were so close. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it is, I don't think it's just magically, Alan Wake wrote it that way. Okay, gotta be able to fly. So we gotta be able to fly more, so I gotta be able to do more things. That's fine. I think at this point, it is related to... stuff with an AWE. I don't know. I'm curious to see more. But yeah, watching through Alan Wake again, and then having kind of the context of this. I don't know. Just that's what it feels like to me. It feels like it's more likely that you know, Wake is a victim in this as much as anything else, right? It seems wild that Wake would invent a whole, like, all of this in order to help write him out of existence, or help write him out of the dark place, right? So I think the benefit of Control, what's interesting about Control is it's given us kind of, I don't want to say a grounding, you know, I don't want to accept that like this is the one truth. Oh, that's open now. Wake needs a hero, and a hero needs a crisis to rise to power. Right, but I still think it makes more narrative, maybe not narrative sense, but more sense in the scope of here's what altered items do. To say this typewriter allows for the shaping of reality, the adjustment of reality, rather than the wholesale creation of reality. I really hate these guys just get to be charged for fucking ever. Oh, bonus damage while shielded. They mean. Oh, hey, damage gonna send me armor. Hell yeah. Oh, God. Okay, well, I didn't know he was going to do that. Oh, don't get a shield back. No, 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 no. Oh, you did summon guys. Hate that. Oh! Oh, these... Oh my god, you got one of these in here? Oh my... Okay. That's annoying. I gotta go all the way. I think the only thing we'll take one more run at it. I think the only thing that's really annoying is that I gotta run all the way back. It doesn't make a little, you know, quick save to be like, oh, you probably want to do that again. Oh god. Okay. All right, take one more. Take one run at it. I do love the asynchronicity. Not that much longer until Alan Wake 2 is out next week. All right. Oh, hang on. That's not what I wanted to do. Grip, damage to enemy armor. The stream needs more Mythic Quest. Oh. Oh, come on, ammo. Gosh, I just get so wrecked in the meantime. Oh my god. Oh. All right. That was actually terrifying because it came from behind me. That was actually actively scary. But okay, that's gonna be it for stream today. Way to end just getting big ol' scared. That was whew. That was something. Okay. So yeah. We will I'll be back tomorrow, obviously. And we'll be doing obviously more Control. We have the I need to find a time to do this. I think I mentioned this already. There is a Alan Wake like recap island that Epic made in Fortnite, which is a really weird sentence. That I really want to play. I want to capture on stream. So we can see how that's going. We can see what's going on there. I'm curious as to what they think is important. You know, like they've said, is Epic publishing or distributing Alan Wake 2? Epic is publishing. That's why it's exclusive to EGS. That's why it's exclusive to EGS on PC. Control, like Remedy, is I believe in an exclusive publishing deal with Epic. So they're doing Control, they're doing Control 2, and they're doing they're doing Alan Wake 2, they're doing Control 2, and the multiplayer game that's coming out. But yeah, so we're gonna check that out. I'm really curious as to what they think is important. I'm curious as to, you know, what information they're like, this is what you need to know going into Alan Wake 2. And also, like, doing a game catch-up as a Fortnite island is wild. It's a really interesting way to do it. It's unique, certainly. But so I definitely want to capture that as part of, you know, August, October, all of this Remedyverse stuff we're doing on stream. So I just need to find some time to do it, and I want to make sure that it doesn't become a big like pain on us completing Control. So it might be something I do near the end of Control, just to make sure we're good. We're gonna go raid Pity. Pity is streaming Luigi's Mansion 3. They were talking about when they were in here the other day. Something I'll probably play eventually. I don't know. I liked Luigi's Mansion 1, so probably get Alan Wake 2 when it goes on sale. Yeah, listen, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, so it's no reason to stress about it. But yeah, so Pity's doing Luigi's Mansion 3. If you want to work on catching up for August, I've been getting Alan Wake rendered and edited. I had to redo some stuff due to some audio issues, but that'll be up on the YouTube very, very soon. And then I got to start getting, Control was supposed to go up today. I forgot. Whoops. We've got stuff going on. Yeah, I'll be back Friday with more Control. I'll see everybody then. Until then.